Hello and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today we've got the cube back for the Crack-a-Pack. I thought we could try going 3 picks deep by pulling a 15 card pack and making a pack 1 pick 1, a 14 card pack and making a pack 1 pick 2, and pulling a 13 card pack to make a pack 1 pick 3. And as always, I will make sure to put a link in this video's description to a complete list of every card in the cube, if you would like to take a look at that to inform your own pick. All right. So to get started, I'm going to pull all 3 packs first, and then we can go through each of them and make our picks together. So that should be 13. That is 14 actually. And that means our second pack should be done. And we should just need one more for the first pack. Okay. I will set the other packs aside. And we are all set to get started with our pack 1, pick 1. Starting out with Soulscar Mage, Palancron, Temple Garden, Arbor Elf, Sundering Titan, Hallowed Fountain, Stifle, Tarmogoyf, White Plume Adventurer, Emperor of Bones, Circular Logic, this is Voltaic Key, Forbidden Orchard, Voice of Resurgence, and a Monastery Swift Spear. So here is our pack to make our pack 1, pick 1 from. And for me at present, there are 2 cards standing out here. I would be looking at White Plume Adventurer and Voltaic Key. On one hand, we could kind of try and go for an initiative strategy, and on the other, kind of hedging our bets on getting into a big mana artifact situation. Honestly, for me, it's kind of a close choice, but I think I am leaning more toward Voltaic Key because it is a combo piece, and if we don't pick it up now, then we're not going to. And even if we don't get an infinite mana combo, then it is still useful to have as long as we have another artifact that we are interested in untapping. So I guess I'll be going with Voltaic Key here. But I would love to know what you think. Would you be going with White Plume Adventurer or something else entirely? Let's chat about it down in the comments. But in the meantime, I will move on to our pack 1, pick 2. We are starting out our second pack with a Tidespout Tyrant, Wirewood Herald, Swords to Plowshares, Edric, Spymaster of Trest, Rewind, Birds of Paradise, Wirewood Symbiote, Farseek, Etali, Primal Conqueror, Through the Breach, Urza's Saga, All is Dust, Seasoned Dungeoneer, and a Sanctum Prelate. So interesting seeing the Seasoned Dungeoneer here. We definitely would have been rewarded if we had taken the White Plume Adventurer, but at this moment we are looking for something to go with the Voltaic Key. I think with that in mind, the Urza's Saga looks pretty attractive. I don't know if there is really anything else that is calling to me quite as much. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And I think I'll go ahead and take Urza's Saga here. Here's what we've got so far. And I'll go ahead and move on to our Pack 1, Pick 3. We are starting out with a plateau. Grizzly Salvage, Teferi Time Raveler, Taiga is our second dual land. Preordain, Enlightened Tutor, Elvish Visionary, Eidolon of the Great Revel, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Ashen Rider, Metalworker, Ancestral Recall, and a Kasali Pride Mage. Alright, so of course the obvious pick here would be Ancestral Recall, but I don't think it's likely that we would ever actually receive this as a third pick. Even if this was like the most busted pack of all time, I just still think Ancestral would go higher than the third pick. So, for our purposes, I am going to ignore this because I don't think it is realistic that it would be here. So, that said, I think I would be fairly interested in the Metalworker. I think Teferi Time Raveler would be a consideration for me as well. The -3 would be really useful in a deck like this one, but I think ultimately I would come down on the side of Metalworker. This I think is more repeatable than Teferi. Granted, they obviously do different things, but I guess imagining a scenario where you're bouncing an artifact so that you can replay it and tap it again for mana, the Metalworker might just do that a bit better. So I guess I'll go with Metalworker on this one, but let me know what you think. So yeah, do you think you would have ended up with a similar draft start to me, or would you have gone in a different direction at any point? Let's talk about it down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll be back with new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. As always, your support truly means the world to me. And I hope you have a wonderful day.